Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you will be notified anytime I post a new video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing the lazy girl method. So I'm just finding my nail sizes. So this is my full covered XXL square nail tips. I got this from Amazon, and I always try to make finding my sizes very easy. So I like to put labels on the container so that I know which nail goes on which finger. So that's what you're seeing here. So I have a 2 for thumb, because one thumb is for when I am doing my press-on nails, and then the other thumb is for doing the lazy girl method. So because when you're doing a lazy girl method, you need a size that is a little bigger than your natural nail size, so that when you apply the polygel, it fits neatly on your nail. If you go a size smaller, sometimes that messes up the lazy girl method nail set. So it's always best to go a size larger, even if you use a size that you usually use, which is the exact size of your nail. Sometimes when you apply the polygel, it makes it a lot difficult for the nail to fit on your nail, and it can cause issues sometimes, not all the time. So that's why I would suggest going a size bigger. So anyway, I am using my LED/UV nail glove to protect my hand. I'm not using any sunscreen today. However, you could use sunscreen and still use the gloves, but I chose to use the gloves only. And I did prep my nails off camera and apply my peel off base coat as well off camera. So I'm using these snowflake sequences that I got from Amazon. So I'm using the red ones today, and I'm also going to be using some chunky glitters as well. So I am just applying the snowflakes and the chunky glitters to my nail tip right now. And initially I did choose to use the larger glitters. However, I didn't like how it was looking, so I removed it, and I am using the medium size glitters and also the small glitters for this nail set. So that's what I'm going to be using today. So I'm just individually picking out the medium size glitters and the small glitters. So I'm starting with the medium size glitters first. And yeah, I just applied all of the medium size glitters that I see inside of the nail tip. And I'm kind of making a little bit of an ombre nail, so it's a glitter ombre nail. Then I am applying another layer of the gel base coat, and then I placed the smaller glitters. Then I flash cured that as well. Now I'm just applying some more of the gel base coat to seal in the glitters, and then I cured in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. So I am going to be using a Siesta, which is this nude polygel from Makartt, and I am applying it to the inside of the pinky nail tip. So I'm just evenly distributing it inside of the nail tip, making sure that it is applied thinly inside of the nail tip, but not too thin that it is translucent. It needs to be opaque as well. So that is usually the challenge when you're doing the laser girl method, but I try my best. So I'm just applying it, and I am using rubbing alcohol as my slip solution, and I just place the brush inside of the nail and evenly distributed that as best as possible. Then I'm just going to place it on my pinky nail and apply some pressure so that the nail tip fits nicely on my pinky nail, and then I cleaned around the cuticle area and also the underside of the nail. And then I cured for 30 seconds. Now moving on to the ring nail, I am applying my Siesta polygel to the whole nail. Then when I'm satisfied, I placed the nail tip on my ring nail, cleaned around the cuticle area and the underside of the nail, and then I cured. Now on to the middle nail, I am doing the same thing. So I did clean the inside of the nail tip with my rubbing alcohol and my polygel brush. Then I applied the polygel. However, on the ring nail, I forgot to clean the inside of the nail tip and also on the pinky nail as well. So tell me why I saw a hair when I was finished with the middle nail, the one that I cleaned. I do not know what else to say, guys, but that was my luck. You all will see it very soon. I will be showing you guys it. I hope you all can see it. I don't know if you all can see it on camera, but it's there. It's a good thing that I had a design to do on that nail, so it wasn't seen after I was finished with the whole nail set. And by the way, this nail set is inspired by this picture I saw on Instagram, so I'll leave the picture right here. So I cured that for 30 seconds. Now moving on to the index nail, I am going to be applying some of the red snowflake sequences to the nail. So I applied a bead of the gel base coat, and then I picked up the snowflakes glitter with my dotting tool, and I applied some pressure to the snowflakes glitter while I cure it with my mini nail lamp for about 5 to 10 seconds. So I'm just going to be doing that to apply all of my snowflakes glitters. Next, I applied a layer of the gel base coat, and now I'm just going to be sticking some of the medium-sized glitters to the nail. Then I also placed some of the smaller glitters on the nail as well. Then I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I'm applying some more of the gel base coat to the whole nail to seal in the glitters. However, I decided to apply a little more of the glitters because I thought it needed some more. It was a little too scanty, so I wanted to apply some more of the glitters, and then I cured that. So while curing the index nail, I saw the hair and that pissed me off, guys. Oh my goodness. So I'm just trying to zoom in so that you all can see it, but it's so small. I don't know if you all can see it, but it's there and it was annoying me. But anyway, now that the index nail is cured, I'm just going to apply the Siesta polygel to the whole nail and evenly distribute that, making sure that it is applied throughout the nail, but it is not thick at all. It needs to have a very thin layer so that when it goes on your nail, it fits nicely. Like you don't see a space between your nail and the nail tip. It needs to fit nicely, like if that is your nail, no one needs to know it's not your nail. That's basically how it's supposed to be. I know sometimes it's difficult because the lazy girl method is a little challenging. There is a learning curve with the lazy girl method, and sometimes you can get it and sometimes you may not, but practice makes perfect. And sometimes I still do make mistakes, but it is a really nice method in order to have some easy quick nails. Sometimes it can be difficult, but most times it's a good method, especially since you do not have to file the nails much. You don't have to file down the nails or make sure to maintain a shape. It comes ready-made with the shape, whatever shape of nail tip you choose, that is what you would get. And you don't really have to file much. You just have to file the sides of the nails and the free edge and the underside of the nails. You know, that's so easy to do. But applying polygel inside of a nail tip, that is a very tricky method because you have to gauge how much polygel you can apply, and then it's a very messy method as well because when you apply the nail tip, the polygel will seep out because you cannot really apply the exact amount of polygel that you would need for a nail. And it's always better to apply a little more than to apply less because then you'd have to remove the nail tip from your nail to apply more polygel, and that makes it a lot more messy. But you know, you just have to understand what you're doing, and practice would make understanding a lot better so that you would know how to really gauge it, so you know if to apply a little more or just a little less. But it would never be perfect, just understand that. And the lazy girl method is simple, it's quick, it's easy once you get the hang of it. So I cured that, and moving on to the thumbnail, I am applying the snowflakes to that nail, and I am only just showing myself applying the snowflakes because I thought I applied a lot of snowflakes to these nails and I liked it. I liked how the snowflakes looked on this nail, so I thought I should just show you guys it. So now, as you all can see, I did apply the polygel, and I am now placing the nail tip on my thumbnail, and then I just cleaned around the cuticle area. So with the thumbnail, there's always an issue I have where the right side of the thumbnail doesn't really meet. There's always a space in that area. However, on the left side it's always perfect. So I like to move the polygel that seeped out of the cuticle area, move it to the right side so that it would fill that area so there isn't a space. And when I file the nail, it's almost like you cannot see it because it looks seamless, and that's just my opinion. I think it looks seamless. And I also cleaned the underside of the nails as well, and then I cured the thumbnail for 60 to 120 seconds. I think you all should cure the thumbnail as long as possible, because I remembered curing it for 120 seconds and it was still, when I filed the underside of the nail, it was still not cured in the inside. So I had to cure it for another 120 seconds. So sometimes the thumbnail is the most difficult to cure, so you just have to watch out for that. So anyway, I did apply my rubbing alcohol to remove the tacky layer from the nails. And now I am just filing all of the nails. And as I said before, filing is super easy with the lazy girl method because there isn't an apex to be built, so therefore there isn't an apex to file down, and you don't need to file it to any particular shape because there's already a ready-made shape. So all you need to do is file around the cuticle area and the underside of the nails, and also just the sides and the free edge, just so that it's neat and there isn't any polygels that would have seeped out and made the nails look out of shape. So that's basically all you do when it comes to the lazy girl method. That's why I say it's very easy, but it's also very messy. So keep that in mind if you'll want to do the lazy girl method. So I'm just gonna let this part play out and I'll be back shortly. And also, if you're still watching the video, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're feeling generous, make sure and leave a comment down below. So this is after filing. Now I am going to be using my Madame Glam Velvet Matte Top Coat on the middle and the ring nail. Then I cured for 30 seconds. Next, I'm using my Makartt Disco Liner Gels. This one is called Famous Friends, and I'm going to be using that on the middle nail right now to do a French nail. So I'm just going to be drawing the French nail with this Disco Liner Gel, and it is so pretty. So yeah, I'm just going to let this part play out and I'll be back shortly. So this is after curing. Now moving on to the ring nail, I am going to be drawing a squiggly line with this Disco Liner Gel on the ring nail. Then I cured that for 30 seconds. Now on the rest of the nails, I am going to be using the Madame Glam Velvet Matte Top Coat. So I'm just applying that to the index, pinky and the thumbnail. However, I think that was a mistake to do because glitters are not supposed to be matte. Although I saw that the nail artist that I am inspired by for this nail set did do her nails matte, mine just wasn't looking right matte. It just wasn't giving. The matte vibe wasn't for my glitter nails, so you will see me going through this video with the matte nails. However, when I was finished taking pictures with the matte nails, I needed to apply the glossy top coat to the nails in order to see how it looked, and the glossy wins. I don't care what no one says, the glossy top coat wins when it comes to this nail set. But I am interested to know what you guys think, whether you prefer it glossy or whether you prefer it matte. You will see some clips at the end of the video where I show the nails glossy and matte. So let me know down below what you guys think when you see the two clips. So anyway, on the middle nail and the ring nail, I am just applying some glossy top coat only to the red area. I'm not applying it to the rest of the nails because I like how it looks with the glossy and the matte look all together. I think it looks really good. And then I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I am going to be applying some top coat to the underside of the nails as well, and then I cured that for 30 seconds. So now I'm just going to be applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So this is the finished look, guys, and I think it looks really good. But as I said before, I do not like the nails matte. It just doesn't look good to me like this. But let me know which one y'all prefer. Soon you will be seeing the glossy nails, and I think the glossy nails win. Something about it just doesn't look right matte. It looks so much better when you apply the glossy. Look at the shine, guys. The glow looks so amazing. It was meant to be glossy. I cannot see myself leaving those nails matte because look at the shine. It's perfect. So anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you in my next one. Bye guys.